Hello, I'm Aaron, the current Riverview cable producer here, and I'm with Dr. Cook, owner of Riverview Animal Hospital, located at 18761 4th Street. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, Dr. Hick, why'd you get in this animal hospital business?
Well, yeah, it's a long story back to college days. So it goes back into the late 1960s. So I decided to be a veterinarian when I was in undergraduate school at Michigan State.
Go green.
Yeah, go green, go white. And then got interrupted by the military for 3 years, so spent 3 years in the Army, and then came back out of the Army, went to veterinary school. And a friend of mine that worked in the small animal clinic at Michigan State was a friend of Dr. Dickinson, who owned Dickinson Animal Hospital, which is what this was at the time, and encouraged me to come down. And he was looking for somebody to come in and help him, and I was looking for a job. So I came down here, yeah, and interviewed. We hit it off, and so I started working for him in 1974, and worked for him for 5 years. He then retired, and I bought the practice, and have been here ever since.
Well, we thank you for your residence and your participation in helping animals and everything. Is there any particular thing you like about your business?
Well, yeah, pretty much everything. Yeah,
helping animals.
yeah. You know, I am of a legal retirement age and could retire anytime I would want to, but have chosen not to because I like what I do, and we can do good things still. So
it's a good way to keep active too.
Yeah. So
I'm sure it brings a lot of enjoyment.
Yeah. So taking care of the animals, it's interesting. It's mind challenges, so you don't get stagnant sitting around watching daytime TV. And it's always been a rewarding thing. Every day, you see good things that you do. So help animals and in turn help their owners. So it's good.
It's definitely a good bond.
Yeah. And it's an animal business, but it's a people business too, because the animals don't knock on the door and come in. Owners have to bring them in, so you have to be able to relate to the animals, but you have to relate to the owners too.
Owning animals are very therapeutic too. As
well,
well,
sure. Yeah.
Are you family owned or just by yourself?
Yeah, myself.
How many doctors do you got on staff?
There's 4 of us all together.
4, and you had just clerical.
Well, there's we have 6 veterinary technicians.
Wow.
Which they're highly skilled, trained individuals too. It's not somebody that just comes in and wants a job. They go to school for 2 or 3 years, and our technical staff is probably the reason that we're so successful, because we have really good technicians that are skilled, and they do a lot of the work here. That really help us out a lot, make our job a lot easier for what they do. And then we have receptionists, which we've had. I think we have one new technician that just started this year, but other than that, I think the person that's worked the shortest time for me is about 9 years now.
Wow,
and I've got my receptionists are past 25 years. Dr. Lott, the veterinarian's been with me for 35 years. My practice manager for over 30 years. And
so basically they are your family.
Yeah. So, that's, part of what makes this job fun is working with people that are very good at what they do and enjoy what they do, and everybody enjoys what they do here, and so it makes a nice workplace.
You mentioned you bought this place from your mentor or previous owner.
Yeah.
How long was he here before?
Well, he was here in this location since 1955. So his practice has been here for 60 years. He worked in other places before he actually opened this. So, and I've been here for 41 years now.
So I imagine you had some challenges along the way, maybe?
Oh,
or
sure, yeah.
Like
yeah.
any other business?
Yeah, yeah. You know, the economy's up and down, and that influences what people are able to do, not what they want to do, but
Yeah.
you know, what they're able to do. Because bottom line, it is a business, and as much as we like to do things for free for everybody, you can't do that and have a staff on hand that does what they do. So
Yeah, it's understandable.
In the late 2000s, when everybody was in trouble, that
I agree. I was in trouble myself.
yeah. We suffered some as well too, but things are looking better. They're picking up now, and the economy's going better, so that helps us as well too.
Did you ever have to seek advice from anyone else? I mean, I know you took over the practice.
Well, yeah. I mean, you have friends that are veterinarians that I talk to, and the staff. We always bounce stuff off. It's not it's somewhat of a democracy, but ultimately the final decision comes to me. But I've never been a person that inflicts my will on everybody just because that's the way it is. And so we talk about things and decide how we want to do things and go from there.
Do you guys cater to more than just cats and dogs? I mean,
that's the primary thing. We used to do a lot of birds and small, and we still do a lot of smaller animals, rabbits and guinea pigs and that sort of thing. But
I'm a ferret owner myself.
Oh yeah,
ferrets.
and ferrets were big for a while, and not so much now as they used to be 10, 15 years ago. But we did ferrets. But with things becoming more specialized in more information that you have to know, you tend to focus more on certain things. And so there's a veterinarian in the area that likes to do birds and does more of the exotic things. So we funnel those things over to him because he can do a better job than we can. So and another big thing that's changed in our profession over the years is the development of specialty clinics. And now we have available cardiologists, radiologists, dermatologists, pretty much any ologist you can get in human medicine we have too. And couple that with the fact that people now want that kind of thing. So today we had an animal that we sent up for ultrasound at a radiologist, and routinely we'll send orthopedic surgeries up to an orthopedic surgeon. So those things that used to be, we had to be the jack of all trades, and now it's kind of like we're the family physician, so to speak. And if we find something that needs a greater deal of expertise than we can provide, then we'll refer them over to that place. That's not to say that things in general practice have stayed the same, because now we have digital X-rays, which were unheard of 10 years ago, and were pretty exotic even 5 years ago. So you can take an X-ray, put it on a computer screen, and you can almost Photoshop it. If you don't like the exposure, you can change it and make it fit what area you want to see. You can expand it.
We definitely came into a digital age really fast.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I worked at Kodak in Los Angeles, and we suffered hard.
Yeah.
Because it was film, and then all of a sudden it was digital.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
They went bankrupt. So.
Yeah. So we have those kinds of things. We have a laboratory on site that we can run almost any test and get a result in 15 minutes. So when you go to your doctor and they send you for a lab test, you won't find out till the next day. We can find out in 10 minutes. We can find out if you're diabetic. We can find out if you have kidney failure. We can.
I know a lot of human conditions the pets can get as well.
Oh yeah, pretty much everything's the same.
Yeah. It's amazing how much we share a bond.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Is there any plans to expand or anything? Go to another
Well,
city?
we expanded about 20 years ago, I guess. Added as much as we can add given the property that we have. So if we want to get any bigger, we would have had to move somewhere. And it didn't make economic sense. And, you know, people over the years know where you are, and when you move, they can't find you. So we like the location. We like a little less since they took our turnaround away out in front of the office, but
I think that was MDOT.
But we can't get any bigger given the space that we have.
But you don't plan on opening another location?
Oh,
in another city or
no.
anything? Like you said, residents know where you are.
Yeah.
What do you think draws clients into your business?
I think service. You know, we've always prided ourselves on service to clients. We've never been the cheapest place around, and we don't do cut rate stuff. We do high quality diagnostic work, and I think over the years our clients have learned to, if they have a problem, you know, they come to see us because they know we can figure it out. And
after 40 years, that's a good testimony in itself, you know.
Yeah. So I think it's service both technically and then also personal service-wise. We treat our clients like we want to be treated when we go somewhere.
Well, you welcome the doors to me. I didn't bring an animal in, unless you consider me with my beard.
Yeah. So, you know, like I said before, the pets can't bring themselves in. So, if you
it's up to the owner too.
Yeah. So if you can't communicate well with the owners as to what the problem is or what needs to be done, it isn't going to help the pet any. So you have to be able to relate to people as well as animals too. So, you know, everybody here has pets of their own. They love animals. You know, they feel the bad things when bad things happen just as much as the good things when good things happen.
Yeah, especially if your animal's down and sick or whatever.
Yeah.
I know that as well.
Yeah.
My ferrets are pretty tender.
Yeah.
I have two of them, but you know.
Yeah, and they, you know, their lifespan compared to a dog not as good, so you have to go through the trauma.
Second set, and they're between 8 and 12 years or mine, you know.
Yeah,
it's pretty heartbreaking.
Yeah,
especially if you lived with them for so long.
Oh yeah.
And they're very joyful to me because they play and rustle around. It's fun to watch.
Yeah. No, there's lots of studies that show that people with animals live longer, have better quality life than people that don't. So
I'm sure you wouldn't suffer loneliness because you're an animal.
Right. Oh yeah. Somebody always there to greet you when you get home. You know.
Yeah, they're usually wagging their tails.
Oh yeah.
Looking for food or something.
Yeah.
You have a website people can visit, Dr. Cook?
Yes, we do. It's Riverview animalclinic.com, and they can find that.
I'll put it right here for people.
Okay.
You have hours. What's your service hours usually?
Yeah, we're here from 9 till 5 every day. On Mondays and Thursdays, we're here till 7 at night, and on Saturdays from 9 till 1.
And you're closed on Sundays?
Yeah.
Used
to be in the day when you have to do all your own emergency work that we would be here, you know, anytime, but now with emergency clinics developed, the standard of care at the emergency clinic is a lot better than we could do after hours because they have staff and everything there to take care of them.
It's kind of like an ER.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so since they came into play, again, the quality of care that the animals get now is pretty comparable to what we get.
Do you make house calls out of curiosity?
No, because one, it's when you get there, you never have what you need. You know, we don't have a mobile truck set up with all the equipment and everything to do.
Yeah, that's understandable.
So it takes away, you know, to do that, then means that somebody, 3 or 4 people that are here aren't going to get seen because we're gone somewhere else. So just practically speaking, to be able to take care of the most, everybody that wants to come in, it would take away too much time to go. Plus, equipment-wise, it's just not set up from it. There are a few mobile clinics that's what they do. They have a van that's set up with equipment, and they can go from house to house. So
I imagine if you own a horse.
Yeah, well,
they probably
yeah,
have
for
to take-
equine, they have equine veterinarians,
Okay.
and they usually come with a truck with all their equipment and stuff on it. So.
I know there's a few horse farms down
Yeah,
there.
yeah, and there's equine veterinarian, one from Grosse Ile, and then there's several out in Canton in that area that come through here as well too.
I know you touched on this earlier, but if someone were to call and say, "Hey, why should I do business with Riverview Animal Hospital?" Do you think you'd tell them anything?
Well,
I know
you
your staff
think-
would answer the phone.
Yeah, I think they'd say that we do good work, we're nice people, and we enjoy what we do, and everybody here enjoys what they do, and even though, depending on what the problem is, it may not be something that we can fix, but if it's something that we can fix, we certainly would.
Just your testimonial of your being around here is good for me.
Yeah.
Do you think the city of Riverview can make any changes to help your business?
No, we've always had good relationships with the city of Riverview. I was on the planning commission for 20 years and known most everybody in the office just from being here for so long.
I know some things we can't change in Fort Street.
No, they've always been good to me.
Is there anything you'd like to add that I might not have asked or anything?
No, I can't think of anything. Just it's been a good time here. We've had enjoyed ourselves, and Riverview's been a good place to be. And I've lived in Riverview for
so you're also a resident.
Yeah, for about 38 years. I've lived in the same place in Riverview. So kids all went to school here, and grandkids go to school here now. So
It's like my generation.
yeah.
I went to the same school my mom and dad did.
Yeah.
That they went to their fathers. And well, Dr. Cook, thank you very much for being on TV.
And thank you for
Riverview appreciates it, and I hope we can air this.
Thank you.
Thank you.